Hey everyone, so sorry we're a day late this week. My phone had some issues loading the 2.3 update, although it's probably for the best because there was a lot to unpack in this update, so I kind of needed a day to collect my thoughts and go over it all. And as it still stands, I actually still haven't gotten around to playing the story missions, so would anyone care or be interested if I did a second live stream in the next day or two to go over them all? I can never tell if people actually care about when I play them or not. Anyway, so let's go over everything new that landed in this update in order from worst to best, maybe? So far, the absolute worst thing I can tell that Bamco did with the 2.3 update is that the weekly banners this week for the Rise and the Age Glanza, they had their drop rates extremely fucked with to wreck up players' wallets. Now, I've talked this out with a few people, and as far as I can tell, this was a deliberate malicious action on Bamco's part to encourage people to spend more money, which is really not cool. Considering how expensive the Haro chips are outside of the weekly sales, before I understood what was going on, I had already done 10 pulls this week, 5 on each banner, and I barely got to 3 parts on the Age, and I got absolutely no parts of the Rise, which I kinda consider an outrage. I mean, at least the suits this week I don't really have any love for, but I did think the Rise looked kinda cool. So I'm very pissed that I spent as much money as I did to get literally 0 parts for it. Like, this really fucks with my budget to pay for the weekly missions, so I'm very low-key pissed about this. It also significantly raises the amount of money you need to spend to play this game. So I'm really pissed about this actually. This could actually lead to me dropping or otherwise protesting giving the game money for a while. So the next biggest change they made that I hate is they messed with the game's part lock system. I don't really know why they did this. I think maybe they were trying to add tags, but they did it weird. So instead of adding tags, they added heart locks and moon locks, which feel very Lucky Charms. But anyhow, now when you click on a part lock, it asks you which lock you want, which is completely annoying because I keep accidentally doing it while I'm clicking my phone. And on top of that, instead of being able to just easily pop the lock on and off for upgrades, now it again takes you to this lock menu, which overall makes the game slower and clunkier because now you need to go through this fucking lock menu to unlock high level parts for upgrades. So that's a big negative in my book. Now, aside from that, there are some other UI improvements. Like, a lot of the other part menus and the achievement menus have now been sorted out into folders, and that's a change I'm a little bit conflicted on. Now, it's for the most part a major improvement on the part menus, because now I can see all the parts sorted together by suit, so it makes the menu so much faster to navigate. But on the flip side, on the achievements menu, this kind of has the opposite effect. So I feel a little bit conflicted because on the achievement menu, now instead of just having a nicely arranged list of what all the achievements are, now they're all into folders, so I have to open like 4 folders to see all the achievements. So it's a very win-some, lose-some situation. Like, I'm winning time on the part menu, but losing time on the achievement menu. Alright, so moving along. Next up, in one of the more positive situations, so the Growth Hangar is now in the game, and overall I'm thrilled about the Growth Hangar, but apparently on day 1 there was a possible glitch about it. Or maybe it wasn't a glitch and it was just an overreaction from people not understanding a new thing. But long story short, when you put a part in the Growth Hangar, right now you can't see the marks that are on it. And I think that confused some people and led to some people reporting that their marks had been deleted, which is completely not cool because, of course, everyone, including me, immediately put their best and strongest parts into the Growth Hangar right away. So as a result, the company has given us an apology reward of 2 free red marks and 2 free any use gold marks to help anyone who did legitly get their marks erased, which currently I don't think that actually happened. I think people were just not seeing the marks and freaked out. But anyway, this is a good thing for me, so I put the shit straight onto my main suit now. And welcome to Shot Attack over 60,000, CP over 19 million. Next up, the 1/100th Master Grade parts are out, and so far they do use up more alteration tools to unlock them. It's only 3, but still annoying. Now, they seem to be an interesting alternative to the usual black alteration parts. It seems to be a situation where every time they've released a suit with an alternative attribute part, they're doing it as a Master Grade part now. So that could be cool. So far, I've only created the Master Grade size Barbatos weapons because I figured that would mesh up pretty cool with some of my existing designs. Oh, and they've added these new clan missions, which seem to be pretty cool. Now, they're just new multiplayer missions, except you can strictly only play them with other people on your clan. But they do have some very, very serious and very, very worthwhile rewards. Now, I got a few of them done on my live stream last night, but I still need to do about 10 more. So if you're in my clan, I typically play the game between 3 and 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then again around midnight. So yeah, just try to find me, leave a message, I'll try to find you. I don't know, let's get this done, okay guys? Oh, and before I forget, so the freebie suit this week is the F90 N-Type. Now, it's basically the F90 cosplaying as the Zeta Gundam, but honestly, this suit rocks. It literally combines the best aspects of the Zeta, the F91, and on top of that, it has funnels, so it's one of the best charity suits we've seen in a couple of weeks. You definitely should not pass this one up. That's probably the best thing happening this week. Then, finally, in a final horrible twist, the Advanced Melee Battle Circuit has come back from the dead. And it's just as bad as it ever was. Now, it's not a full rerun of the original horrible version, but it's totally as horrible as ever since the melee attacks are just very inaccurate in this game, and the AI is completely undependable because it's going to want to use its gun, so you have to play this on manual to get through it, and it's a big nightmare. Oh, and in the final newsworthy blog update, the waifu wars have ended, and in a crushing, narrow defeat, Best Girl Rindo was defeated by pink-haired Sama. Well, go figure, that's life. I mean, she is the main heroine, so I'm not surprised that many people picked her, but Rindo is just a way more realistic woman. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna cut this short, but please let me know, you guys, if you'd be interested in me doing that story mission live stream. And as usual, please like and subscribe. Talk to you later, I gotta go. Peace out, bye!